Introduction. Before we pursue a cause or a venture, we think we need X, Y, and Z and other endless things. We think, 1, that we need money to get into a romantic relationship. 2, to be a community leader in a community. 3, to be respected by our families. Okay, maybe we do here. We think we need material things to be a part of most things in life. I have started many business ventures with no or little money, and these businesses to an ordinary person required a lot of money. I'm not the smartest too. It is just things I have accidentally learned as I was starting many business ventures. This tutorial is inspired by consultation I gave to a lady who thought she needed a lot of money to start her business venture. I showed her she does not need over 80% of the money she thought she needed. I love this case because, well, I have learned the lessons here in many different ways. But this case is the best way to narrate it with enough detail, color, and nuance. I love the word nuance. I take every chance available to slot it into a conversation. I call this lesson or trick finding penetrative advantages of starting a business. It's not the sexiest title. I hope you will realize the importance of calling it this. Enjoy. Finding penetrative advantages to starting a business given limited resources. A lesson business plans and schools don't teach. Mbali wants to start a kiddies clothing boutique. Let us call her Mbali, a fictitious name, of course. She wants to start a kiddies clothing boutique where she designs all the clothes. This is noble. I like her idea. She has written a wonderful business plan with good projections. She studied accounting in university. It was easy for her to write it. Her shop will be at Mollet Reds in Centurion. A lot of families live there, the middle class to upper middle class. The business requires 300,000 rands. She has good projections. I've said this already, Mus. Mall space is not that cheap, FYI. She needs funding. She only has a startup capital of 5,000 rands. She needs funding. Can she get funding? She is demoralized at the thought that she might not get funding for her awesome business idea. Can she get funding? This is the big question. This is her first business. She has no business experience whatsoever. Sometimes she cries at night. She really wants to make this business happen. Making clothes for kids is her passion. She applied to the 4 banks for funding. They all said no. It is her first business, remember. She has no collateral at all, and the business has not yet generated any income. Banks require these mentioned things: collateral, a bit of experience, and a track record of an income-generating business. She applied to 2 government funding agencies. It has been 6 months, and she has heard nothing from them. She cries again. At least her boyfriend is there to encourage her. Maybe she should date a richer boyfriend. She is getting impatient. She realizes she cannot leave her progress in the hands of other people. She tells Ntabi, her friend, of her challenges. Ntabi refers her to Tiisetso. That is me. According to Ntabi, I am an expert in starting businesses with little funds. Okay, I will take that. I cannot refuse such a compliment. The reality is, money is not cheap. It is only smart for investors to back up projects which have some traction or leverage. Either the venture has produced some directional progress, the entrepreneur has some entrepreneurial experience and a bit of income. No one is forced to finance anyone. I often hear aspiring entrepreneurs complain that getting funding is hard. The entitlement mentality can hold a person back, and it does. What should be of worry to new entrepreneurs? For a new entrepreneur in Bali, the worry should be about exploring possible simple angles that will allow her to start however small her steps are, however little the funds she has, and whichever way possible, even if it is not pretty. She should realize her priority goal is not necessarily to get funding, but to start her business. A business plan is a tool required by banks to evaluate the risk of financing a business. It is like a questionnaire. Yes, it makes the entrepreneur aware of important business concepts. However, it does not help you to conceive an angle, or as I call it here, penetrative advantage, to start a venture, especially with very limited resources. Just to digress a bit, I share the hate I have for business plans in my book, Forget the Business Plan, Use This Short Model. I am kidding with the hate part. The book explains a far better alternative to business plans. It explains a model I devised called the EBC business model. Check it out on my website. Business plans will not teach you an angle to make a business work given what you do not have. I showed my sister Bali that she could start bit by bit. Her business model is she will design the clothes herself, buy fabric, and take it to a CMT. A CMT is short for clothing manufacturer. You come with the designs and fabric. They sew up the clothes. Usually, it is a small quantity manufacturer. So far, Bali is fine with her planning. Remember, I used to make clothes. If you don't, then you did not read my bio. The only problem is she does not have the funding she requires. The funding could or not. She's not in control. What can Bali do to start her business with only what she has? Let her break apart the makeup of her products. I asked her to do the following. What products does she intend on selling? She intends on selling jeans, t-shirts, caps, and belts. What is the ease and cost of making each item? T-shirts. To make a t-shirt, 1 square meter of fabric is required. It costs 25 rands. To sew the garment, the manufacturer CMT charges 30 rands. And a pattern of the t-shirt has to be drawn out. It costs a once-off fee of 500 rands. The pattern can be used again over and over. For each t-shirt style she designs, it needs to be made available in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. Therefore, it costs 55 rands to make a t-shirt, plus the once-off fee of 500 rands for the pattern. Jean pants. It takes the same procedure as t-shirts. To make things simpler, let us say it costs the same. To make jean pants, it costs 55 rands per pant, 25 rands fabric, and 30 rands manufacturing, plus the once-off fee of 500 rands for the pattern. Caps. She found a cap supplier that makes an assortment of caps. Big retailers also buy from this supplier and brand with their logos. She has decided that at first she will not design and manufacture the caps from scratch. She will buy from this supplier and put her stylish, catchy, awesome logo onto it. The cap costs 20 rands. The embroidery costs 15 rands. To have a cap, it costs her a total of 35 rands. And it is a one-size-fits-all kids. Therefore, no need to make other sizes. Belts. She has found a canvas manufacturer to make the belts. She will get nice belt buckles from a factory in downtown Johannesburg. The canvas costs 20 rands and the buckle costs 10 rands. A whole belt will cost her 30 rands to make. She will attach or sew the canvas to the buckle herself. What is Mbali thinking right now? The questions and breakdown above were to lead her to realize what she can do with whatever she has. This is the taking control I was talking about. She is thinking it would be easy and affordable if she were to start with caps and belts. She thinks the process of making t-shirts and pants is a bit complicated and expensive as opposed to making caps and belts. Her 5,000 rand is enough to enable her to start. She can start with either caps or belts, or any combination or all of these. It is allowed. It is a start. She just has to make her start easier. She is thinking she cannot afford a store, and a store should not stop her from starting her venture. She can sell from the boot. Why should renting a shop hold her back? She will start without a shop and sell wherever. What of her products would work in the market? I asked her which of her products are easy to make and sell. 2. Hold higher value in consumers' eyes than the others. 3. Easily strike attention to her brand. And 4. Has a price her immediate buyers, co-workers, friends and family are willing to pay. Belts and caps are easy to make or source. Caps strike easy attention. Sharply branded t-shirts do. Well-crafted jeans do also. Her immediate buyers will not mind paying 60 rands for a cap. She is uncertain what the right price is for t-shirts and jeans. The idea here was to find a penetrative advantage product or products. The idea is to find what is workable, get in the market with it, and use the proceeds to finance the fancy stuff. The idea here was to find a penetrative advantage product or products, for example, 1 or 2 products which are easy for her to make, finance and sell, and hold a higher value for the consumer and would easily cause a stir in the market, thus exposing her infant brand. Caps, t-shirts and belts are products which might have that penetrative advantage in her case. So, from there on is for her to make samples of the products. It could even be 2 items, cap and t-shirt. Dress her cute kid and take photos. Put on social media, Facebook and Instagram, then she is in the business. Then from there on, she markets the business and takes orders. The question would be where to find parents who might have an interest in her clothes. It would be more effective if she found them in places where they are in bundles. 1. The start is everyone she knows, friends, family, acquaintances, and so on. 2. She can test her social media audience. If the clothes strike attention, the business will take off. 3. Negotiate exhibition space at school activities where parents are invited. 4. Depending on how she feels about it. But if it were me, I would convince bribe, donate, pay creches to put the catalogs in the kids' backpacks. 5. Introduce her brand to kids' blogs. Nothing fancy. Interaction with the market will tell her where to improve and how to proceed. It is about testing, baby, without much capital outlay. What you have learned. The idea here is to help you understand that you have the power to start your business. So how can you start a business? You have to do the following. 1. List the products you want to sell. 2. Break each product down. For example, the components and processes involved, the makeup, and the cost thereto. 3. Evaluate which products are easy to make. When you have dismantled the products, you will then realize what products are easy and affordable for you to start with. 4. Then analyze which of the products could bring easy attention to your business and make quicker and easier sales. 5. Evaluate which other things you could do without. For example, saving money by not printing business cards. 6. Then it becomes easier for your mind to start deciding which things you do not need to start with. In Mbali's case, it is renting a shop, and that she can start with just caps, belts, and t-shirts with her little 5,000 rands. How to Start a Business was written by Tiisetso Maloma and narrated to you by Bafana Mtini, courtesy of the Ear Read Project.